Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX. AGIX continues to push higher. It's now at 80 cents. So it's pushing higher into this overall Fibonacci target area there for wave 3. The minimum target for wave 3 was at 67.8 cents, so it only recently reached that. The first ideal target at 76.6, so we're only just above that. And further extensions, of course, possible and also likely in the crypto market in a third wave. I would not be surprised if it reaches the next extensions as well at 93.6 cents or even $1.08. The price has slightly pushed above the previous high from February 2023. And with that is clearly in wave 5. So this wave count shouldn't be new to anyone. We are dealing in the white wave count with a scenario that 3 waves topped in 2023. Then the 4th wave pullback was quite a complex one, bottomed in October 2023, and we're now in an ending diagonal in wave 5. And it depends a little bit on where the 3rd wave ends. The 5th wave target. The 5th wave target depends on where the 3rd wave ends, to a degree at least. So, for example, if the 3rd wave reaches the 1.786 extension, I would normally at least want the wave 5 reach the 200% extension, which in this case would be $1.29. So that's obviously one perspective of looking at it, but in this scenario, it also still needs, at least it looks like it needs, another wave 4, 5 to complete this structure. And there's currently absolutely no evidence that a wave 4 has started. So we're still watching for higher prices until we see first indication that a pullback has started. And the support range for the pullback is between 39 cents and 63.7 cents, quite a large area. So it's not a low risk entry point there at the moment. It's far away. If the market offers one, yep. So that means if there is a deep pullback, it could be a low risk entry point. I do not see one at the moment. The time for an entry was here. Nice rally from support into resistance. I don't see a low risk entry point unless you have your own edge, your own strategy. But from an Elliott wave pullback trader point of view, this was the time to get in January, not so long ago actually. And that trade would have been, really profitable. So that's one scenario, however. And another scenario, which I'm now putting onto the chart because the bearish alternative was invalidated. We should always have 2 scenarios. And in this scenario, this move up would be 3 waves in wave A. The pullback was no wave 4, but a wave B, which kind of makes sense because it was a very, very long wave 4. Valid, but very long, especially compared to the length of, for example, the size of wave 2. So it could be an A, B, and the move up is a C wave. That might lead to slightly inflated or higher targets. Yeah. For example, a key target here for the C wave would be the same length like wave A. So here the minimum would be actually $3.17, or at least it's a reasonable target, the 100% extension level. We should use that first as a potential target. Obviously, further extensions also here possible. But yeah, I mean, if we reach 317, it's pretty clearly the C wave. If we then go any higher, $6.45, maybe even $20 are realistic projections. Okay, so that's what I'm watching at the moment. But in the short term, absolutely no evidence that some kind of a top is in place. I would need to see minimally a break below the last swing low, which was here at 68 cents. This move looks a little bit like a triangle pattern. Obviously very, very unreliable on these altcoin charts doing micro counting. But if that was a triangle, then this wave here could be the last one, because typically any triangle only appears in the wave before the last wave of a cycle. That's my update about AGIX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.